To be the title sponsor of the WTIM Shelbyville Morning Show each week.
This is Staff Meteorologist Paul Trombley with your regional radio forecast. Daytime highs approaching 74 today. Under clear skies, southerly winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Mainly clear tonight, lows level off around 58. Sunshine mixed with clouds at times tomorrow. Slight chance of thunderstorms. High temperatures reach up to 79. Get weather anytime by calling 824-6101 or online at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com. Right now, 46.
WTIM.
You're listening to WTIM, your information station. Time now for your expanded local news. I'm Reed Kamai. Authorities are investigating after a deadly camper fire in Shelbyville. According to the Shelby County Sheriff's Office, emergency crews responded around 12:25 Friday afternoon to a report of a camper fire at Robin Hood Woods Campground along Illinois Route 16. When firefighters extinguished the fire, they discovered the body of an adult woman inside the camper. Officials say the camper was located at a permanent campsite within the campground. The investigation is now being led by the Illinois State Police Zone 5 Investigations Division. Assisting agencies include the Illinois State Fire Marshal's Office, the Shelby County Coroner's Office, and the Sheriff's Office. Authorities say no additional details are being released at this time in order to protect the integrity of the investigation. However, officials say there is no ongoing threat to the community. Additional information will be released by Illinois State Police as it becomes available. Taylorville Memorial Hospital has a new president and CEO. Aaron Puckbauer will take over the role beginning March 30th, replacing Kim Bourne, who retired in December. Puckbauer brings extensive leadership experience at rural critical access hospitals. He previously served as president and CEO of HSHS Good Shepherd Hospital in Shelbyville and HSHS St. Joseph's Hospital in Breeze. Memorial Health Senior Vice President Dolan Dalpoas says Puckbauer has a strong commitment to rural health and a wide range of experience helping critical access hospitals grow and better serve their communities. Dalpoas says that leadership will help Taylorville Memorial Hospital continue its tradition of quality care while exploring new ways to meet patient needs. Puckbauer says Taylorville Memorial Hospital already has a strong reputation as one of the top rural hospitals in the region, and he's looking forward to joining the team. Puckbauer is a graduate of the University of Missouri-Columbia, where he earned degrees in agribusiness management, business administration, finance, and banking, along with master's degrees in health administration and business administration. There continues to be progress in construction projects within Taylorville. Work on West Main Cross is in a new phase, with the focus now on repairing underground infrastructure. The airport and lake continue to be focal points of upgrades as well. Taylorville Mayor Bruce Berry has his eyes on these endeavors. He says grants have helped provide much of the funding, but the city still hopes for more funding in that fashion.
Well, the West Main project is up and going, as most people see that. We talked the other night at the committee meeting that the finished product was not going to be until about October. I was hoping it would be a lot earlier than that, but we're putting new sewer, new water lines, new curbs, new gutters, new sidewalks for most of the area, and then repaving the road from Webster Street to Houston Street. So it is a great big project. It's going to end up costing the city about $6 million. Thankfully, Rodney Davis was able to secure $2.5 million from the federal government, and we've applied for other grants through the federal government. So we're hoping that Mary Miller can come through with that.
The work on the airport is a subsequent portion of an existing project. Mayor Berry says the importance of the airport to the area justifies the expenditure.
We're approving our portion of a big runway inclusion. They're going to redo the runway, and those usually grants are 90% FAA grants. The city pays 5 and the state pays 5. So even though we're going to do a $2 million project out there, the city's payment's only going to be about $50,000. So we hope, get those things done. And so we're approving everything. We're approving our engineers to draw up the plans, and hopefully we'll go for that this year. Complete runway, and then also the taxiway also. So we did the runway there, I think, that runs east and west, and now we're going to do on the north-south runway. So like I said, it's a very big project, and luckily for the city of Taylorville, we only have to pay 5% of it.
Lake Taylorville is another site of work being done. It's expected to be finished by the end of this month in time for visitors.
We received the OSLAD grant a couple years ago, and so we're doing some work. We're going to put a retaining wall around our beach out there, and also do some work to the beach house. So that's up and going now, and should be done by April 1st. And I know everybody's looking forward to the lake opening, and April 1st it'll be open. So we're looking forward to that. We got the time change coming next weekend, so that will be good for everyone. And like I said, can't wait for the lake season and let the lake people see our improvement.
And daylight savings time began on Sunday, so hopefully you've changed your clocks. There have been discussions on increasing the allowance of placing billboards in industrial zone areas. The mayor is in favor of this proposal. It comes amid a request by E.L. Pruitt for a billboard.
Everyone's seen the digital billboard out on 29 in the industrial park, lot number 1. In the way the ordinance read now, we could only put digital billboards in the industrial park. Now, I think it should be in the industrial zoned areas, which E.L. Pruitt here on the east side of town has came to us and requested a digital billboard. Now, it has something to do with the size of it. I know the radio station has a little digital billboard, but that's not considered a billboard in our scheme of things. And so I think it'll be passed. We don't want billboards throughout the town every 20 feet or every 40 feet, but I think in the industrial areas it should be allowed.
More information on the city of Taylorville is available at taylorville.net. Bruce Berry appeared as a guest on the WTIM Morning Show. Federated Bank has announced the appointment of Mary Ann Michaels as its new controller. Michaels brings more than 20 years of experience in accounting operations, compliance, lending support, and financial management. Bank officials say her background in leadership, regulatory oversight, and accurate financial reporting will strengthen the organization as it continues to grow. Most recently, Michaels served as the anti-money laundering and counter-financing of terrorism officer for First Secure Bank Group. In that role, she led compliance efforts, managed audits, conducted risk assessments, and provided regular reporting to multiple bank boards. She has also held senior accounting and officer roles at Municipal Trust and Savings Bank and Farmers State Bank of Danforth, overseeing daily accounting operations, cash management, loan support, budgeting, and regulatory filings. Michaels holds an MBA with a concentration in accounting from Maryville University and a bachelor's degree in business administration from Olivet Nazarene University. She also served in the Illinois Army National Guard and volunteers with several nonprofit organizations. David Albin, chairman of Longview Capital Corporation, says Michaels brings disciplined financial leadership and a strong focus on accuracy and controls. Federated Bank President Matt Clark added that her experience across accounting, audits, and regulatory reporting will help improve efficiency and support the bank's strategic goals. Michaels says she is honored to join Federated Bank and looks forward to contributing to the bank's long-term stability and strength. Federated Bank operates 5 branches in central Illinois and is one of 4 banking subsidiaries owned by Longview Capital Corporation. And now, a word from Taylorville Community Credit Union.
Hi, this is Will Perkins with Taylorville Community Credit Union. 2026 is an exciting year at TCCU. We are building a new home office, upgrading our mobile app, and preparing to offer mobile check deposit, all to better serve our members. 2026 also marks our 70th anniversary. For 70 years, TCCU has been your local source for low loan rates, great deposit rates, and an organization proud to serve our local communities. Visit any of our convenient locations in Taylorville, Hillsborough, Litchfield, or Pana. You can also visit us online at tccu.org, member NCUA.
The Christian County YMCA is preparing for multiple fundraisers just in March, both of which involve food. The fundraisers are a continuation of the Y's aim to ensure everyone in the community can access their services regardless of financial situation. These plans come as sports programs prepare to move outdoors for warmer weather. The first fundraiser is called Dine to Donate. It's set for tomorrow at Pizza Man in Pana. Executive Director Bruce Blanchard says the organization is looking to reach beyond Taylorville in their fundraising efforts.
We've had a few local Dine to Donate opportunities for folks in Taylorville and Christian County, and our board and our fundraising committee thought it'd be a good idea to try to go outside of Taylorville to try to get some outside communities. So Tuesday, March 10th, we will be Pizza Man in Pana. Mike Foster and his crew will help us. So we'll get 10% of the proceeds that day, and the donation will go to our Strong Kids Sustaining Drive that will begin in April, in the middle of April. So kind of getting a jump start on it by having a Dine to Donate. And our goal was to at least have a couple of them, 2 to 3 of them before and during our sustaining drive this spring. So looking forward to it. It's kind of nice to get the opportunity to go to Pana, work with another business, work with Mike Foster and his staff, and really looking forward to it.
This is the YMCA chapter's first time in Pana. Blanchard notes that a number of members are from there and believes it is fitting to take the fundraising to that city.
This is nice. You know, we branched out, and Mikey's been great because he's really easy to work with, and we're excited to get that opportunity to work together and collaborate. And hopefully we'll be working with a couple other restaurants in Christian County as well. So that's our goal. And then in Taylorville, we'll try to do the same. So, but yeah, it's kind of nice to get the opportunity to go to Pana. You know, we have many Pana Y members and program participants, but we're not always there. And we're going to try to offer a 3-on-3 tournament this summer during the Popcorn Festival in July in Pana. So we're trying to make more of a presence in the county than previous years. And I think that's important because we are the Christian County YMCA.
They will also host a drive-through dinner on Wednesday, March 25th in partnership with Angelo's.
And we're going to do a barbecue pulled pork sandwich, Southern style green beans, twice baked potato casserole, and a brownie. And the dinner is $15. And it's super easy. You just buy a ticket, you pull up, we walk out, you give us your tickets, we bring out that. If you give us 4 tickets, we bring out 4 meals, and away you go. So it's really nice. It's very convenient. It's nice for folks and parents who are always busy, always active. Their kids are always busy and active, and gives mom and or dad or whoever's the cook in the house the opportunity to just grab dinner and go.
Both events are part of the Y's annual Strong Kids Sustaining Drive. They have run this drive almost every year of the chapter's existence.
All the funds raised help provide those who have been in financial difficulty, financial hardship, whether they lost a job, they went through a divorce, someone in the family passed away, they had to move, you know, whatever the case is, it provides those folks with an opportunity to be a Y member and to participate in a program. So it's for kids, it's for adults, it's for seniors. It is probably one of our most meaningful programs that we do, in a sense that we're there to help anybody and everybody. And I think what's nice about it, we usually every year we try to raise anywhere from $45,000 to $46,000, $47,000 Our goal again this year is $46,000, and many businesses in Taylorville and Christian County support it. Many individuals, and those funds then are used all throughout the year for those folks who could not afford a YMCA membership or program fee.
Blanchard also reports that the Christian County YMCA's membership roster is at an all-time high. The members' uses of the location encompass all that they provide.
It's pretty impressive to say that Taylorville community has 3,700 YMCA members, over 1,542 membership units. So some of those, it might be an individual, some it might be a family of 5, some, a senior couple or a senior. So if you ever come out to the Y Monday through Friday during the morning, our parking lot is packed. We have several 2 or 3 fitness classes going on, water aerobics, land aerobics, stretching, yoga throughout the week, rock steady boxing to help those with Parkinson's, and then not to mention just members coming in and utilizing our facility. So almost at any given time of the day now, if you come out to the Y, it's going to be pretty busy unless it's a school day and in the middle of the day. But every morning, we just have a ton of cars in our parking lot. It's a great experience.
Currently, registration is open for their spring soccer program. Practices will begin in the middle of March, with the first matches scheduled for the end of the month.
Generally, usually have anywhere from 210 to 225 kids. It's from pre-kindergarten all the way up to 8th grade. So it's a great program. Games are held at the YMCA. It's usually played on Saturdays. They play some games through the week. So what Tanner did was he tried to adjust it to where there was only a 5 to 6 week program, and then they tried to get as many games as they could playing through the week and on the weekend. So it's a great opportunity. Generally, I think the last few years we've had about 16, 17, 18 teams, something like that. That's really good. That's a lot of kids playing, and they have a blast.
More information on the Christian County YMCA, as well as registration for the soccer program, is available at ccymca.org. Bruce Blanchard appeared as a guest on the WTIM Morning Show. Quantity and Quality Illinois FFA District Proficiency Awards were given out at 5 locations around the state last week. Luke Allen is the Chicago area program advisor for facilitating coordination in agricultural education. The district winners advance to the state competition next month. Now to obituaries, which can be found at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com. 66-year-old Michael Joseph Zagoda of Taylorville died on March 4th, which was last Wednesday. Visitation is this Friday from noon till 1 at St. Mary's Catholic Church in Taylorville. The funeral service will immediately follow. Funeral arrangements are being handled by McClure Funeral Home and Cremation Services in Taylorville. 94-year-old Monroe H. Mo Johnson of Taylorville died last Thursday. Visitation is tomorrow from 11 till noon at McClure Funeral Home in Taylorville. The funeral service will immediately follow. Burial will be at Old Stonington Cemetery. Funeral arrangements are being handled by McClure Funeral Home and Cremation Services in Taylorville. And 94-year-old Doris Long of Greenville, formerly of Sorrento, died February 18th. Visitation is April 18th from 11 till noon at Donald Wygand Funeral Home in Greenville. A celebration of life will immediately follow. Interment will be at Brown Cemetery. Funeral arrangements are being handled by Donald Wygand Funeral Home in Greenville. Get local news anytime at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com and every hour as well right here on WTIM, your only local news radio.